All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Drag Drive Repeat News presented by Summit Racing, your source for news and entertainment from the Drag and Drive community for January 10th or January 11th, 2025. So it's going to be a solo show this morning. Mike and his family are traveling to Dallas for their daughter's cheer competition. So want to wish Mike and his family a safe travel with all the crazy weather we've been having. He did tell me this morning it's about 400 miles, and the other parents were saying that they're only averaging about 50 miles per hour on the trip. So everybody definitely wish Mike and his family safe travels as they head to Dallas this morning. All right, well, let's go ahead and kick off the show with this intro video. All right. Well, like I said, it's going to be a solo show this morning, so bear with me as I try to fumble through everything from reading the notes and running the comments and everything here. All right. Good morning, Brian. 86 Mustang is alive. That is great to hear. Um, so let's go ahead and kick this off as we always do, thanking you guys for being our race car friends, being up here on a Saturday morning, watching the news update with us. And of course, thank you to our sponsors, Summit Racing, Molly Motorsports, Driven Racing Oil, Car Chains 3D, WAF Racing, Performer Built Transmissions, J-Wire Solutions, Howard's Cam, Sweet Patina, PowerTube TV, and Racing Junk. Obviously, we cannot do it without all of our sponsors. And if you guys didn't know, Summit Racing Speed Legacy began in 1968 as a one-man startup and is now the world's speed shop with 4 facilities and 200 plus catalog editions. Fueling your passion, they save you money, deliver fast, and offer top-notch customer service for more than 1,500 brands. Make sure to download the Summit Racing mobile app for easy access to speed parts. Find them on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Also, you can tune in on the All Cylinders podcast for more automotive discussions. From humble origins to the social media lane, Summit Racing stands by your need for speed. You can find everything on summitracing.com. Good morning, Matt. So for the summit, we're going to try something new here this week. They have their Summit Racing new product release. So we're going to feature a new product that is being released on the Summit Racing website. So this here is the lead brakes rear disc conversion kit for Fox bodies. So Ford didn't add rear disc brakes to the Mustang until 1994 with the introduction of the SN95 model. So owners of the 79 to 93 Fox body Mustangs can do what Ford should have done by replacing your rear drums with the lead brakes rear disc brake conversion kit, available in both 4-lug and 5-lug versions for Mustangs with the 7.5 or 8.8-inch rear axle. The kits are designed to use existing factory mounting points for hassle-free installation, and you'll like the improved stopping power and easier maintenance too. So features of these include an 11.25-inch diameter cross-drilled and slotted rotors, cast iron calipers with 54 millimeter stainless steel pistons, a parking brake with heavy-duty caliper, zinc-plated rotors, and hardware to reduce corrosion. So you can head over to Summit Racing and pick up this lead brake rear disc conversion for your Fox body Mustangs on their website now. Duck Hunter TV checking in this morning. Yardbird is nearly ready for Sick Week 2025. We're going to talk a lot about Sick Week coming up here throughout the show, obviously being that is kicking off here in just a couple weeks. Good morning, Danny. Is Mike at Sick Week to sing the national anthem at one of the stops? No, he is on his way to a cheer competition for his daughters. Morning, Aaron. All right, so as you guys know, Summit Racing, you can pick up your Drag Drive Repeat hoodies, T-shirts, or your straw hats. Those are all available at summitracing.com. But I'm sure everyone saw yesterday, we are releasing our first ever Race Car Friends T-shirt. These are currently live on the website right now if you haven't seen them yet. We have a reaction time special going on until January 18th, so only for 1 week today. That is free shipping plus a 3-pack of stickers included with your purchase. Our great friends at Great Apparel Printing and Design did these for us, and we're excited. They turned out super great. So for shirts, it's going to be $25 for small through extra large, 30 for 2X, 35 for 3 and 4X. Hoodies similar, $45 for small through extra large, 50 for 2X, and 55 for 3 and 4X. So head over to dragdriverepeat.com and check out the store and get those purchased. We've had a ton of orders come in just since we released it in the newsletter yesterday afternoon, and then released it onto Facebook last night. Morning, Chris. Danny. Maybe he will practice the anthem while at the cheer competition. Yeah, maybe. Morning, good morning, everybody popping in here. All right. So let's keep rolling on. We've got updates from the Circuit 2025. 83 days away for the circuit. So we are moving quickly. We still have sponsor spots available for unlimited, stick shift, motorcycle, and small tire. The wait list continues to grow. There were 18 people added to the wait list this week alone. So if you haven't got signed up for the wait list, make sure you jump on there. That's almost 70 people on our wait list currently. And then the road trip is also into the double digits for people signing up for that. And you guys will see we're featuring those drivers on the Circuit Facebook page as well, just like we do with the racers. So if you want a surefire way to get into the Circuit 2026, the road trip drivers get that early and discounted entry, just like the racers do. So sign up for the road trip. You'll get early access and discounted entry for the Circuit 2026 if you decide to become a racer. More people hopping in here this morning. Yep. Mike's mom in here saying glad he went to the competition. Yes, me too. Hopefully they have a safe trip along there. Buckeye Skip's in here this morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Let's keep rolling on with the show. Driven Racing Oil updates here. Driven Racing Oil is the performance engine oil that can do it all. GP1 is the ultimate oil for any race or performance application, whether launching hard at the drag strip, enduring the extreme heat of off-road and circle track, or pushing limits in top fuel drag boats and demo derbies. Winning racers choose GP1. Compatible with engines from classic hot rods to cutting-edge race machines, GP1's unique surface cling and high zinc formulation ensures superior wear protection, particularly for flat tappet camshafts, while solving issues like cylinder washout with methanol and ethanol fuels. Crafted from the legendary Bradford, Pennsylvania base oil, then enhanced with state-of-the-art additive packages, GP1 offers the best in protection and performance. So as always, drivenracingoil.com. Head over there to pick up your oil or merchandise. And then Driven Racing Oil on Facebook and Instagram is where you can keep up with all of their social media. Good morning, Robert. Thanks for jumping in here. Good morning, Jonathan. Everybody hopping in this morning. All right, so let's get to some event updates here. Sick Week, obviously, being our next event coming up in just 16 days, January 27th through February 1st, South Georgia Motorsports Park, Bradenton, Orlando, and Gainesville. A lot of people are thrashing, which we'll talk about later in the show, getting ready for Sick Week. And then I don't know if everybody saw this. I think this is super cool what Sick is doing, the Sick school trip. So on Facebook, they said, we've said it before and we'll say it again. We want young folks at the track. We want your school to take a field trip and hang out with us for the day. The best part is the event runs on weekday mornings, and you can bring a busload of students and they won't charge you for admission. That's right, free entry. All you need to do is coordinate with our events team. So that's going to be super cool. I hope there are some local schools that do take advantage of this, because I couldn't imagine being in school and getting to take a field trip to a Sick Week event for sure. That'd be awesome. Yep, Dan, we're going to talk about Back to the Streets registration here pretty soon. That did drop this morning. There's a bunch of registrations that are open right now. James, yeah, it's early. We like doing the Saturday. It kind of reminds us of the old wake up in the morning with your cereal and watch some automotive shows on TV. All right, next event up on our list is the Central Georgia Battle of the Streets. This is in 56 days. This is March 8th at Silver Dollar Motorsports. Again, this is the one-day event in Central Georgia. And then also in March, we've got the Kakalaki Run, which is 72 days away. This is March 24th through 29th at Darlington, Rockingham, and VMP. And registration is open for Kakalaki Run right now. And then another note on that, if you didn't see, Darlington was added as a NHRA track. So that's going to be pretty awesome to see new track and NHRA track as the host track for Kakalaki Run. And then our last event that we have on the schedule for March currently is the Central Victorian Dragon Drive. That is 75 days away. This is March 27th through 29th, starting out at Mildura. So they've got a few events over there on that side of the world. So this is going to be the first one kicking off. And then we move into our events starting in April, which obviously our event, the circuit, is the first event in April. 83 days until this event kicks off. Again, April 4th through 6th at Tulsa Raceway Park, Mocan, and back to Tulsa. This one's going to be awesome. Everybody that's signed up is going to have a blast. We always make sure that this is the best regional event that we can put on for everybody, for the racers, for the spectators, and all. And then next up in April, we've got the Road Trip Drag Challenge #1. This is April 11th through 13th, so 90 days away. Literally just 3 months. Lakeside, Warwick, and Willowbanks for the Road Trip Drag Challenge #1. And our last event for April that's on the schedule currently is the Carolina Drag Cruise. This is 103 days from today, April 24th through 27th at Shadyside Dragway. All right, check some comments here. Mike in here tagging some promoters in here. Thank you for that. Dan did say he got registered. Aaron saying good morning, everyone. All right, let's talk about what registrations are open for Dragon Drives. So we've got obviously Kakalaki Run, which I talked about. Registration is open for that currently. East Coast Dragon Drive is open registration. This is $200. Their event is June 27th through 29th. Also, this morning, Big Sky Race Week is, or actually it will be opening up in about an hour here in the Mountain Standard Time there. And then registration for Rocky Mountain Race Week 1.0 for returning racers opened up yesterday, and for new racers that opened up this morning. And then also the Redwood Rally Chaos Cruise. This is registration opened up yesterday. This is April 18th and 19th. This is kind of a smaller event. They're going to go Samoa drag strip. It's no drag racing required, but you have the ability to make some passes. But essentially, starting out at Players Pizza, going to Samoa, back to Players Pizza, 2 car shows, cruising, option for the drag racing. Registration for that opened up yesterday. And our final one here, registration just opened 15 minutes ago for Back to the Streets 2025. So if you're interested in that, take a break from watching, jump over there, register for that event, and then come back on over and finish the show here. Again, Dan Chandler registered for Back to the Street. So that is awesome. That should be a great event. The Back to the Streets is a cool kind of that's your no prep drag and drive. So very cool event. All right, so let's jump into our next section here. That was the Driven Racing Oil event updates. I can tell you what, I know what Mike feels like talking the entire time. Boy, this is tough. All right, we're going to move on to the Car Chains 3D segment here. Car Chains 3D should be your first choice for custom 3D printed parts for your project car. Corey can take your idea to reality. Maybe you're looking for that special car guy gift they can't find anywhere else. Corey can produce a one-off keychain for that special person's special car. Find more at carchains3d.com or on social media by searching Car Chains 3D on Facebook or Instagram. So Corey had posted a couple new products that he's got going on. We've got the one on the left here, which is for Zach Pennick. It's a smart car project that's going to be running a Holley 6.8-inch screen. So that is his dash bezel there that he had printed. That's going to be pretty interesting. I can't imagine a smart car running a Holley dash. So definitely interested to check out and see what that project looks like. And then on the right, he created these bar mounts for a JBL Charge 5. He said this thing is stupid loud. If you don't have a radio in your car, these work amazing. So for those that maybe don't have a radio, looking for some music, something to entertain you while you're on your drive, he does make these brackets for the JBL Charge 5. Mount them to your roll bar, Bluetooth. You can kind of get some music going while you're on your cruise. And Matt Frost made a post in the Rocky Mountain Racers group that Rocky Mountain Race Week Mega Week had 202 returning racers sign up for Group A. So that only leaves 73 spots open for newcomers or people that missed 1.0 last year. So 202 returning racers is incredible. I'm super excited for Matt and the team over there. That's going to be awesome. Those 73 spots we know aren't going to last very long. So, and then for 2.0, that registration is going to open up again next week. And then we've got Tom Bagley here is signed up for Group A, and Danny Grubau is going to be his co-pilot. So that should be pretty fun there. That's going to be an awesome group to watch. I'm sure they're going to have a ton of fun there. Mike here saying, yeah, the bar mount speaker is awesome. I can imagine that'd be pretty cool. I don't have a radio in the Mustang, so maybe this JBL 5 is something I need to take a look at myself. All right, and then the last thing for the Car Chains 3D segment here is the Wild West Drag and Drive is going to be live tomorrow, January 12th at 9:15 p.m. Eastern. And they're going to jump on and just talk about the event. So if you are free tomorrow evening, 9:15 Eastern time, head over there, Wild West Drag and Drive, and then ask them some questions about the event, get more information, see if this is an event that you might be interested in signing up for. All right, so Mali Motorsports here. Attention high performance enthusiasts and racers, meet the Mali Motorsports Power Pack Kit, your ultimate solution for power packed performance. The Power Pack pistons are made from either 4032 aluminum alloy to allow for tighter cylinder to wall clearances and improved temperature stability, or 2618 alloy to allow for increased detonation resistance. What sets Mali apart? Its forged pistons, Grafal coating, and phosphate treatment for peak performance and durability. Elevate your ride with Mali Motorsports, where performance meets precision. Visit MaliMotorsports.com for more details. And for our podcast listeners, Mali is spelled Mahle. All right. And, we always talk about our gentleman's agreement. So this is the unspoken bond of trust and commitment. No contracts, just words. If you guys are enjoying this live stream, hit the like button, hit the follow button, subscribe button, depending on where you're watching. This is our own little gentleman's agreement. No contracts, no strings. Just show us some love for what we're doing, and we will promise to keep delivering the content that you came here for. So let's keep the vibe alive, like and subscribe. And again, want to thank all of our race car friends for jumping in here this morning. You guys are the reasons we do this. Thank you for watching, commenting, and being part of the action. You are what keeps this community roaring. And of course, again, we can't do this without our sponsors, Summit Racing, Mali Motorsports, Driven Racing Oil, Car Chains 3D, WAF Racing, Performabuilt Transmissions, J-Wire Solutions, Howard's Cam, Sweet Patina, PowerTube TV, and Racing Junk. So let's move into the Performabuilt Transmissions segment here. Performabuilt is the official transmission builder of Drag Drive Repeat. At Performabuilt Transmissions, the goal is to engineer and build the toughest transmissions on the planet. They don't just rebuild transmissions, they systematically re-engineer each model to eliminate OEM flaws and to achieve the highest levels of performance. That is why they say their transmissions are not built, they are Performabuilt. So for this segment here, we are going to talk about Sick Week Thrash. So there has been tons of posts on Facebook that I've seen of people thrashing to get ready for Sick Week. So that's what we are going to highlight in this section. Good morning, Sean. Thanks, Mike, saying you're doing great. It's a lot tougher by yourself than it is with a co-host, that's for sure. All right, so the first thrash here we got going on is Chuck Stefanski here. On January 7th, he said on Facebook that he picked up the pistons from Wiseco on Friday, and everything got dropped off at RPM Engine for machining. Just picked up a new transmission from Perfect Converter. I have a lot of parts flowing in from Summit Racing every day. Pro Chargers, Superchargers should be shipping out the new blower any day, and they are rebuilding all my old stuff. I have a list of stuff to do and a little bit of time to do it, hoping all the parts make it in time. So you can see the car getting pushed here through the snow. No engine in there, no transmission. And then an update on January 9th, he said 16 days until we leave for Sick Week. Still no motor, no blower or drive yet. So good luck to Chuck and the team there to get that car finished up, and hopefully they can make it out to Sick Week. And also congratulations with the big three guys. They have a new shop being built. So on Facebook, they said, we have not one, but two buildings being built trackside at Dragway 42. One for mechanical work, fabrication, and part sales. And the other is for housing their dynos. These buildings will be outfitted with the latest and greatest tools and fabrication equipment to better serve our customers. With that, we will also be stocking many parts a racer may need while they are at the track. So you can see the photos here of where the stuff is going to be built and the land being prepped. And then they also said, along with both an in-ground all-wheel drive and two-wheel drive Mustang dyno, we will also be adding a mainline Pro Hub 6,000 horse capable hub dyno. So perfect for dialing in fresh high horsepower builds before pushing it down the starting line to make some hits at a track rental. So you can check out their video at Big 3 Racing on YouTube. That video kind of goes over their plans for the new shop and what they got going on. So that's going to be huge for them, being right trackside. I think that's awesome. And good luck to them. And hopefully they get all the cars ready and make it down to Sick Week. James here, not going to lie, this is my new favorite thing to listen to on the way to work. Off to deal some blackjack while listening about cars. Come on, spring. Yeah, I hear you there. James is a local buddy of mine here that's helped me do some work on the 240. He's also got a car. We're going to try to maybe hit some drag and drives together this year as I get the Mustang finished. All right, a couple more Sick Week thrashes we got going on here. This one was from Matt Moore. He said it wouldn't be Sick Week if the motor wasn't out a couple weeks before, right? He said, really got to love this stuff just to keep pushing. So again, good luck to Matt and that team on getting that car put together in time for Sick Week. Good morning, Jay. Thanks for popping in here. Next Sick Week thrash here came from Alan Thompson. He said, with only 15 days remaining, we are hoping to start at it this weekend. Unfortunately, our time and budget are running extremely low. Dad and I shared a look, realizing that the car will probably get finished, but unsure if they can afford to make the Sick Week. They are not throwing in the towel yet. Once the car is completed, they still need to align it and dyno it for E85 or 93 and do some testing. Let's keep our fingers crossed that we'll make it Sick Week 2025. So you can see the car up on the lift there. Looks like it still needs some work there, trailers there, and the photo on the right there, you can see a long list of to-dos to get that done. So again, good luck to them as well on getting their car done and off to Sick Week. James, yeah, I'm buying that 241 day. It's been a long-standing joke every time he asks me the price raises. Buckeye Skips, it's great to see these guys making progress. They've had a rough year. All right, and then our last Sick Week thrash for this Saturday morning was Robert Rowley. He posted on January 8th, so just a few days ago. He said, how many days until Sick Week again? So you can see the F-250 here, all torn apart. So again, good luck to Robert on getting the F-250 put back together and off to Sick Week. So that was our Sick Week thrashes for the Performabuilt transmission segment. And we'll move on here to the PowerTube TV segment. PowerTube TV, rev up your engines with PowerTube TV, the ultimate destination for automotive entertainment. Stream for free on the web, Roku, mobile apps, and more. Catch replays of our show and exclusive content from us and other top creators, featuring classics like Pinks and Pastimes, plus new original shows. PowerTube TV isn't just a platform, it's a community. You too can join the content creator development program like we are and be part of something special. Find more at watchpttv.com. And they made a big announcement this past week about Pinks 2.0 coming back. So they actually did a couple nights ago. They did a replay of the original Pink series. It was kind of a marathon of all the old Pinks episodes. But they did say on Facebook their post was Pinks 2.0, calling all builders, influencers, and racers with the balls to put it all on the line. not pride, not cash. The ultimate gamble, your ride. Pink's Lose the Race, Lose Your Ride is back with some bold new twists. The competition starts online with the ultimate call out and ends on the racetrack in front of thousands of screaming fans. Let the smack talk begin because the show that started it all is back. This time, PowerTube TV will deliver the raw, unfiltered stories of what it truly takes to build and prepare to go head to head in this intense showdown. Are you ready? Are you ready to race for the ultimate prize? Pinks 2.0, sign up or shut up. Reach out to our team if you're serious. The rest of the keyboard warriors stay home. So I'm super excited that they are bringing back Pinks 2.0. You guys know that show was big when a lot of us were younger, so we watched that show, the original Pinks, and excited. PowerTube TV is bringing back some of these old shows, and I'm excited to see what else they plan on bringing back. All right, Kanan also saying that he was registered for Back to the Street, so awesome to see that some of you guys have got into Back to the Streets. That's awesome. Richard, hey, morning race car friends. Good morning, Richard. Danny, good to hear you're practicing for the anthem during your cheer competition. You rock, man. He's really pushing for Mike to sing the national anthem, I think. Just a feeling I got, not for sure. All right. Well, as we wind down, obviously this is going to end up being a shorter show because it's just me going through all the notes here. But our last segment is our Racing Junk Classified segment here. Racing Junk Classifieds is the official buy-sell trade partner of Drag Drive Repeat. There is around 31 vehicles that are currently in the drag and drive category. Again, we reached out to Racing Junk and asked if they could put together a drag and drive category on their website, and they did just that. So it's been cool to see all the vehicles posted up on Racing Junk. So this week, in keeping the theme of Sick Week, being that that's our next event, featuring a truck from Florida, just in case anybody needs to pick up a vehicle on their way down to Sick Week. So let me get this pulled up so you guys can see the vehicle that I am talking about. All right, here we go. A 2005 Chevy 1500, 45,000 here in Florida. This is in Fort White, Florida. Kind of scroll through some of the pictures here, and then we'll kind of take a look at the description. Definitely a good looking truck. Obviously, all of my vehicles are black, so I'm a big fan of black vehicles. Single cab Chevy truck here. Looks like a brand new Rosler transmission. Fuel cell here in the bed. So looks like a very clean build. Good looking truck. All right, so let's take a look at the description here. 2005 Chevy, built 900 plus horsepower LS with a Reed case glide, quick performance 9-inch Caltrax, AFCO shocks, tubular front uppers and lowers, fresh NHRA certified 850 cage, 12-inch Holley dash and Holley HP management. Not installed a brand new Rosler built 4L80E, a Motion Raceworks steering column with all the accessories, a Motion Operator 4L80 shifter and stand, and have a notebook full of receipts. Would consider trading. What do you got? So again, anybody that's heading down to Sick Week, baby car's not ready, you got some spare cash. I don't know who's got 45 grand in spare cash, but hey, there's a vehicle on your way to Sick Week. You can jump in and have a truck ready to go and ready to race. All right. Ken's Films. Good morning, Eric. Watching from my channel for the first time. So appreciate that, Ken. All right. Well, we made it about 30 minutes, so I feel like that's a pretty good show for one guy talking the whole time, you guys having to listen to me. So let's go ahead and we'll start to wrap up this show. And again, thanks to everybody being on here this morning. Tons of comments, still comments coming in. Good morning, Sean. Lots of comments, lots of views. Thank you for jumping on a Saturday morning. Again, we like doing the news here. It's a quick show giving you all the updates of everything around the Drag and Drive community. So appreciate you guys all being here this morning. And again, we can't do this without all of our sponsors: Summit Racing, Molly Motorsports, Driven Racing Oil, Card Chains 3D, WAF Racing, Performabuilt Transmissions, J-Wire Solutions, Howard's Cam, Sweet Patina, PowerTube TV, and Racing Junk. Again, thank you guys for tuning in this morning and listening to me for about 36 minutes while Mike travels to his cheer competition. Didn't want to leave you guys hanging without any news this morning. So again, safe travels to Mike and his family. Good luck to his girls at their cheer competition. And I will see you guys on our next episode. Thanks, everybody.